Hello there.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Fandom Fights. We are here for another singles match. We got Jay Burnz going up against Mike Shea. Nick, thoughts on this matchup? And I just want to say, I can't do much talking tonight during this match because I got bit by a mosquito on my face and my tongue, and it was really bad and it hurt.
But that's interesting. Anyway, Jay versus Shea, if you will. I'm excited. Both very close in rank, and we actually had to take a second before to see who was higher ranked. And it's like a percentage point that separates the two of them. Both have been around for quite some time. And I think both are pretty evenly matched in terms of how much they know. So I think we're in for a good one. Tim and I got bit by a mosquito everywhere else. Promos.
All right, we're back in the game, man. I mean, this is mainly you right now. So honestly, I'll just tell you up front. I mean, you know exactly what you're good at, man. You know you're gonna be relaxed. Just keep this within like a good 1 to 3 point average range, and trust me, by the time you get to round 3, this game will go by in a flash.
Oh, hi. You scared the crap out of me. Going back to the art of doodling to get Zen for a match, and I'm going against Jay Burnz. And if there's one thing I love, it's to burn Jays. So this is me burning a J. I'm gonna light Jay up like a J and smoke it. It's gonna burn like his name, Jay Burnz. I'm Mike Shea, though. That's not. I think I'm done.
Nick, thoughts on the promos?
Great.
It really it's bothering me, dude.
I see that.
We've talked about the mosquitoes. They damn the mosquitoes. That my legs, my arms, my neck, and now my tongue. What is sacred anymore?
I'll tell you what's sacred, Tim. Round number 1 is sacred, and here's how it's going to work. There's going to be 10 questions that are on a fan of fights. Each player's going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions we get in round number 1?
More statement than a question. There's nothing Mike Shea can do with a lighter that an apartment didn't do better when I was 2 years old. So just keep that in mind.
I don't know. I think I smoke weed better than your house did.
All right.
Well, the house was full of meth, so.
Your first question comes in the category of Disney animation. What are the names of both of the 2 princesses of Arendelle at the beginning of the film Frozen?
Ellie has fallen. She is out. Oh, you can't see.
Fallen?
Like asleep.
Okay.
Ellie has fallen.
What is she, Gondor?
It's the hidden third movie in the Olympus Has Fallen trilogy.
You and Ellie fell.
5, 4, 3,
Oh,
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Mr. Jay Burnz.
The beacons of Brzakala are lit. Ellie has fallen. Anna and Elsa.
And Mr. Mike Shea.
From eldest to youngest, Elsa and Anna. Or Anna.
Elsa and Anna. Anna and Elsa is correct. 1 point apiece. Your next question is in the category of Marvel.
Oh.
Which Marvel film features a scene where the main hero has dinner with the main villain and his wife? Or I'm sorry, the main hero has dinner with the main villain and his wife. and is given advice about how to win a woman's heart. I put the wrong emphasis, or I paused at the wrong point of the.
Could have saved it.
I could have,
Could
but
have
I just
kept
stopped.
going.
I just stopped and restarted.
But instead, you very much like Anna was just like, oh shit, now I need to start over.
Yep. Anna's definitely more of a professional than me at this point.
No.
You don't think so?
She'll get 3 words in and like.
Three.
Oh, wait, I need to start over.
Pens down. Let's go to Mike.
Spider-Man 2.
And Jay.
That's exactly it. Kingsman: The Secret Service.
Spider-Man 2 is correct. So Mike is up 2-1. What's next, Nick?
Next question comes in the category of Star Wars. Before falling off the platform, how specifically does Han die in The Force Awakens?
So before while I was outside getting stung by the mosquitoes, I was mowing the lawn and doing some trimming, and now my arms hurt.
Oh no.
I'm like just a sad little baby.
Little baby man.
Little baby man. You know what they say about children raising children? It's a crisis. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jay.
Stabbed in chest by Kylo Ren with lightsaber.
And Mike.
Yeah, stabbed by Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
That is correct. 3-2. Your next question is in the category of James Bond. Who plays James Bond in the film Octopussy? Guess what I had for dinner?
8.
What were you gonna say?
Don't worry about it.
8 like cats or something?
That's not exactly what I was going to say. But
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat, please.
All right, Jay, using his first repeat your question again. Who plays James Bond in the film Octopussy?
I'm sorry, Tim. That was rude. What did you have for dinner?
Maggie made me nachos. So she got a pan and just put some like chips on it, corn, melted some cheese with like some like a taco dip type of situation on top.
Great.
It was really good.
Killing
No
me small.
meat. I was pretty upset about that. But it was still very good. And it only took like 6 minutes. It's great. 5, 4. Talking about nachos. 3.
Yeah, I noticed.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Mike
Roger Moore.
and Jay.
No, there was taco. There was nacho talk going on. I couldn't think.
Roger Moore is correct. Nick, what is next?
Next question comes in the category of Pixar. In Inside Out, when joy, sadness, and Bing Bong enter Imagination Land, Bing Bong shows them a forest made from what type of food? You saw the sequel?
I did. I know you did as well. Did you enjoy it?
I did.
Is it your favorite movie of all time?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'd say it's about as good as this one.
You what?
About as good as this one.
Really? You think so? 5,
I
What?
sure do.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Maggie almost. Okay. Let's go to Jay
Andy.
and Mike.
Broccoli.
Both are incorrect. We were looking for French fries.
Oh, I have no memory of that scene.
Delicious. All right, guys. Your next question is in the category of criminal underworld. Which criminal underworld villain is said to be a former British Special Forces assassin who took out 20 hitmen sent to retire him? Maggie says she was just attacked on a run. What happened? Tell us, the McCall.
I was running, and I was like, this heavy breathing behind me. And I was like, what the fuck? And I turned around and I was being stalked by a corgi.
A corgi?
Who wanted
A
me-
corgi attacked you?
We kissed.
Well, at least it wasn't a
You
mosquito.
kissed the corgi? 5, 4.
Repeat.
All right, that's going to be the first repeat for Mike. Your question again. Which criminal underworld villain is said to be a former British Special Forces assassin who took out the 20 hitmen sent to retire him? I wish I was attacked by dogs with kisses.
It was awesome. He was so cute.
Bucky only attacks me with bites.
Mm.
Bucky, what's your problem?
There's a big dog that lives right next to me, like on the other side of this wall here. His name's Zeus. His paws are bigger than my hands.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Mike
I got nothing.
and Jay.
Not the villain of the movie John Wick.
Incorrect. We were looking for Deckard Shaw. Deckard Shaw.
Where's that from?
Fast
Top
and,
of the shop.
From what?
Fast and Furious.
Oh,
This
Jason,
question comes in the category of YA. Who plays Bella's father, Charlie, in the Twilight Saga?
just gonna set that down right there.
Mike appearing to not want to answer the question.
Perhaps out of protest?
Maybe guess, Mike. You might know it.
No, I have
That's
no
what I'm
idea.
saying. I think he's just protesting.
I just want to see what he would write as a guess. 5, 4.
No, but you're on this dude's team the entire way through the movies.
Hands down. Let's go to Jay.
That's fair.
I said Chuck Sheen.
And Mike.
Who cares?
Fair.
The answer is Billy Burke. Billy Burke.
Sure.
That's the guy's name.
Oh, how did I not pull that?
All right, guys. Your next question is in the category of the worlds of DC.
Well, Stan Lee named him, so.
In which Worlds of DC movie does a character watch a news report titled Aliens Stole My Husband? What are you saying to the dog?
I cheated on him and I feel bad.
Did you say you committed adultery?
Oh my God. What?
That she's married to Bucky and she was with another dog, so.
Was Bucky stolen by aliens?
Ooh, that'd be crazy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Mike
Justice League?
and Jay.
Oh, I erased that for Men in Black.
Justice League is correct.
Yep.
So, Mike hits that, making it 5-2. Nick.
Your penultimate question comes in the category of Law and Order. Which Law and Order character has, throughout the course of their movies, posed as a pool cleaner, a man selling illegal cigarettes, and a psychic medium?
Maggie's doing a lot of grunting. I'm a little concerned about the status of my wife. Are you okay?
I'm really
You gonna make it?
no.
I was laying in bed and I had the window open when I got home from work, and I was just kind of laying there, and this bird came up and latched onto the screen and tried to
Jesus
peck its way,
Christ.
peck its way through, and I was like, "Get out!
5,
You don't live here."
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jay
John McClane.
and Mike.
I hope to God this is the wrong answer, but the Master of Disguise?
That is the wrong answer.
Okay.
The answer is Axel Foley. Axel.
Oh, I almost said it. All
right, guys. Your final question is in the category of sci-fi icons. At the end of Back to the Future Part 3, what type of object does Doc give to Marty as a souvenir? The image of you laying in bed and a bird just attacking you is very funny to me.
Yeah, it was wild.
I thought you were gonna say opened a window and a breeze rolled in, and no one, nobody. Maggie, yeah, Maggie knows what I'm talking about. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Mike
It was trying to phrase this. A photo of them from the past.
and Mike.
Jay.
Or I'm sorry, Jay. Sorry, brain fart.
Bitch.
I believe we could take Mike's answer, right, Nick? Yes. Okay. Photo was what we were looking for, Mike. Just a little more specific, but correct nonetheless. It is 6-2. That's what you have, Nick.
Yes, Tim.
All right. How's round number 2 going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. They get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless they like to check down a multiple choice, at which point it will only be worth 1. But be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are Star Trek, Mixed Bag, Wizarding World, DC, Pixar, MCU, Star Wars, and sci-fi icons. Go, Tim.
I thought the rum would burn off the sting, but it's not. Sorry, Mike, you're in the lead. You want to spin first or defer?
I'll go second.
Okay. We'll bring in Ryan then. Nick, you take over.
This is your first spin. Jay, that's your first spin. And all right. Lands on sci-fi icons. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Okay, Jay. Even despite the fact you got sci-fi icons as your last question, how do you feel in this category?
I feel like there's something better on this wheel that I would prefer over this, but like I feel more comfortable with this wheel than I felt with a lot of wheels recently. So I'm spinning again.
Yeah, let's do it. Go for it, man.
This is your second spin. Lands on Pixar.
Oh, sorry, Ryan. Did you have something to say?
I was gonna say, yeah. Just don't worry. Don't overthink it, Jay. Just listen to one question at a time. All right, you got this.
All right, Jay, I'll be giving you your questions in the category of Pixar. Are you prepared for them? Your first question: which Pixar film features a human named Spot?
Good dinosaur.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question: which frequent Pixar voice actress voices Bonnie's toy Dolly in Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 4?
Multiple choice, please.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, B, Emma Thompson, C, Estelle Harris, or D, Bonnie Hunt?
Estelle Harris.
That is incorrect. Mike Chance for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, B, Emma Thompson, C, Estelle Harris, or D, Bonnie Hunt. You are muted, sir. Oh, wait, no, you're not. I just can't hear you.
D. Bonnie Hunt.
D is correct for the 1 point steal. I guess you were muted, but in a different way. Jay, we'll move to your third question in the category Pixar. That question is: which character does Joy try to make stay inside a circle on Riley's first day of school in Inside Out?
Multiple, please.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, sadness, B, fear, C, disgust, D, anger?
Sadness.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, Jay, your penultimate question. In Finding Nemo, what does Jacques do to Nemo upon first meeting him in the tank?
Means.
That is correct for 2 points. A tie game. And Jay, your final question in Pixar. What is the name of the dog that assists Carl and Russell throughout the film Up?
Dog.
That is correct for 2 more points. The lead and the end of Jay's round number 2.
Sorry, I was muted. So Jay gets his total up to 9 to Mike's 7. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
Okay, so we will bring back the wheel. This is going to be the spin for Mr. Mike Shea. And it lands on the MCU.
I'm going to take it.
Okay. Mike, I will be giving you your questions in the MCU. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, your first question. Which MCU film sees a character killing a bunch of people while watching them through the ship's security cameras? Five, four.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Captain Marvel, B, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, C, Thor Ragnarok, or D, Avengers Infinity War.
I'm going to go with Thor Ragnarok.
That is incorrect. Jay, chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, Captain Marvel, B, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, C, Thor Ragnarok, or D, Avengers Infinity War?
Hear the question, or do I just get the multiple choice?
You just get the multiple. You would have to use a repeat to get the question.
Okay. Ooh.
5.
You know what? I'm gonna use it just because. Let me get a repeat, please.
Okay, your question again. Which MCU film sees a character killing a bunch of people while watching them through the ship's security cameras? And your options are A, Captain Marvel, B, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, C, Thor Ragnarok, or D, Avengers Infinity War.
Might run the risk here of doing the exact same thing that Mike just did, the exact same thing that Mike just said. But Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
All right, Mike, your second question. It's Yondu and Rocket and Groot.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. Now I'm mad. All
right, Mike, your next question. Who directed Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantum Mania?
Oh, Peyton Reed.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. In Iron Man, who calls Tony shortly after the Jericho presentation in Afghanistan?
Obadiah.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. In Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, what fandom film does Trevor say was the reason why he decided to become an actor?
Oh, crap. Oh. Ooh. Oh, this is a good question. This is a very good question. Oh, God, I think I know it, but multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Goldfinger, B, Jaws, C, Planet of the Apes, or D, A New Hope.
I was wrong. Okay. Planet of the Apes, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay. I knew it was something weird. Okay.
I thought you had it. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
Monkeys to act like that. Oh,
There we go. Okay.
I love that scene. All right, your final question. In Avengers Endgame, what is the last Infinity Stone we see the team get during the time heist?
Oh, God. The Space Stone.
That is incorrect.
God.
Chance for a 2-point steal.
Oh no, I'm gonna fuck this up too.
5, 4, 3.
God damn it. The Soul Stone.
That is correct for 2 points and a tie game. What's up, Mike?
Nope, you're good. No, you're good. I'm mad at myself. That's a mad at me thing.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to challenge us.
No, that was a I remembered the order of events incorrectly, and now I'm mad at myself.
Same
All right,
seas.
we're all tied up.
Indeed, we are. We're going to move to round number 3. Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of Fandom fights. Once the players hit the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they'll gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
Nope.
Go, Tim.
All right. Your first category that you can bet points on is YA. Let's get bets, starting with Mike.
I'm going to go with 1.
Okay, and Jay.
1, or how it's said in England, 1.
All right, guys, your question in the category of YA. What is the only other weapon besides a bow and arrow that Katniss uses to kill anyone throughout the Hunger Games series? It's a good question, Nick. Good job.
It's a
Proud of you.
really good question.
I'm proud of you, man.
Thanks.
You just watch these movies?
Maybe.
Five, 4,
Mm.
3, 2, 1. Heads down. Let's go to Mike.
Said I may have phrased this wrong, but poison berries.
And let's go to Jay.
Rope.
I don't think we can accept either answer. We were looking for a bomb. A bomb.
Okay.
She kills
That's fair.
Nick with a bomb. So 11-11, Nick.
Yep.
What's next?
Next question comes in the category James Bond.
Let's get bets, starting with Jay
The joke's on you. My yard is a chicken coop. 0.
and Mike.
I'm a bet 1.
All right, Nick, what's the question?
The question is, Bond breaks the arm of the main villain, rendering him unable to shoot at Bond before eventually killing him in which James Bond film?
It's rude.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm exhausted.
I feel that. More emotionally than anything else, but I feel it.
Yeah. 5.
The
Repeat
light
the question.
disappeared.
All right, that is the second repeat for Mike.
Question again. Bond breaks the arm of the main villain, rendering him unable to shoot at Bond before eventually killing him in which James Bond film?
I believe both players have 1 repeat remaining, Nick. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself. I don't know how loud you can hear the background music or noise, but
It's not that bad.
There was music.
4, 3,
you're good.
1. Pens down. Let's start with Jay
Said Cassiano Royale.
and
Sonora.
Mike.
The man with the golden gun.
Both incorrect. We are looking for No Time to Die. No Time to Die. So Mike loses 1 point. Jay now has the lead. It is 11-10. The next category you can bet points on is American Spies. Let's get bets, starting with Mike
I'm a bet 1 again.
and Jay.
My entire baseball diamond looks like an egg.
All right. Your question is, name 2 directors who have directed more than 1 American Spies film. You've directed a film.
No.
Yeah, I forget what it's called though. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying
Not one that's been released to the public. He hasn't.
I'm trying to dig. I've seen it. I'm trying to dig back into the back of my brain into 2020 time.
You must have been dreaming, Tim, because you
Was
could
it
not-
called like?
You could not have seen something that
or
doesn't
something?
exist. You should do the countdown now.
5, 4,
Repeat.
3. That is Mike's final repeat. Your question again. Name 2 directors who have directed more than 1 American Spies film.
Here's my response to you, sir.
We can talk about the film I made. It's not good either. Yours
Is Nick,
What do you mean either?
Is Nick trying to say that he directed Threat Level Midnight?
He directed a thriller of sorts, I believe.
What do you mean either?
You're
Either.
clearly saying you think it's bad.
No.
Mine is bad.
No.
Mine is not good. It's 80 minutes of garbage. 5, 4,
Blame it all on the lighting and the ADR.
1. Pens down, or the lack of ADR. Let's go to Jay.
Brad Burb and Mick G, Kirk Kowalkowski's co-pilot.
Not even close. Mike.
Danny Boyle and Edgar Wright.
Incorrect as well. The answers we were looking for were Christopher McQuarrie, Philip Noyce, or Paul Greengrass. So it is 9-11, a 2-point game, 2 questions remaining. Nick, what's the next category?
Next category is DC.
Let's get bets, starting with Jay.
See if it burns me. My football pitch is also shaped like a 0.
And Mike.
Got a bet too.
All right, here's the sitch. If Mike hits this, he ties it up. If he misses, the game goes to Jay. Your question is going to come to you from Nick.
Your question is, what is the name of the squirrel who gains electrical abilities in DC League of Super Pets?
See you later, y'all.
Hi, Mike.
Bye. It's been good.
I miss you.
Good game, man.
Love you, bye.
Been good.
5, 4, 3.
What the fuck is this round number 3? What the fuck is
And
this?
out. Let's go to Jay
Zippy.
and Mike.
I don't know what you're saying.
And your winner, Jay Burnz. The answer was Chip. Nick, thoughts on the match?
Good match. Unfortunate round 3. For both, no shots, but like I don't think either of them hit a question in round 3. So it came down to the strategic betting of Jay and not betting on things, and sometimes it's how you win. I was right though; they were evenly matched. They were tied going into round 3, and then they did the same in round 3 minus the betting. But ultimately, a good match between 2 good players.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go talk to the players right now in the post-match interviews.
There's not even a universe where I would have ever guessed Chip. You tell me, hey, there's a squirrel that gets like lightning powers.
Yeah.
Chip, not on the radar at all. That's just bad writing.
Fair. Mike, unfortunate round 3 today. I won't even say unfortunate match because I think you did very well throughout the match. You had a good round 1. You were actually outpacing Jay in round 1 by quite a bit. But then round 2, he was able to get some key steals.
Yep.
Tied in round 3, and he bets 0, and you take swings, and here we are. That's unfortunately the way it goes. Quick thoughts on the match today before I give you a follow-up question.
I pulled 3 bullshit categories in a row in round number 3, and then I pulled a good category, and it was a bullshit question. So I got screwed not screwed, but like, yeah, I got hosed in round 3.
Indeed. Well, Mike, shit happens, but listen, you have announced already, because your team's match has aired at this point, that this is your final year. This was unfortunately your final singles match as well. Yep. So if you could give what's the word? Put a bow on your career, Mike.
All right, listen, I'm going to drop a fucking bomb here. I'm going to drop an absolute bomb on this thing. All right, so here's the thing. I've enjoyed all of the time I have spent playing movie trivia online, and as I roll out of these leagues, I just want to say I'm a fucking dork who just loves comic books and movies and being a nerd and listening to heavy metal and just enjoying my life and getting stoned and just living. So go do that, okay? Because if anything, I am proof that you too can be 35 years old living in your mother's basement answering movie trivia questions for ultimately nothing on the internet. And if that's not the American dream, well, then I don't know what is.
Mike, good shit. It's been an absolute pleasure. We will see you in Brandon at least one more time with the Space Wizards. But for now, so long. Thanks for all the fish. Jay Burnz, back in the winner's circle. It's been a minute. You took a little bit of a break. Now we're back. The round 1 was evident of someone who's not played in a minute, but the rounds 2 and strategy in round 3 is evident of someone who's been doing this a long time. So Jay, you come away with the win. How's it feel?
Honestly, I don't feel great in my round 1 performance, but as you said, round 2, I got a couple of key steals, and I just happened to get a category as well that I knew for the most part, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. Honestly, Ryan, great job. I know that you were added incredibly last minute. Shout out to Nick, shout out to Tim for being here, and also shout out to Big Mike Shea for doing everything it is that he does. This was a hell of a match, but again, thank you all, and thank you for having me back, man. I appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. Ryan, quick thoughts on Jay's performance?
I mean, despite being added last minute, look, Jay, it was pretty simple, you know, like regardless what happened in round 1, the real thing was going to happen in round 2. And hey, despite landing on Pixar, you stayed strong. I mean, not many steals were given away, but you at least got more points. And then you were fortunate to get some steals from Mike that definitely got you back in the game. And yeah, you stayed true to your gut. Whatever you didn't know in what category, you just kept it even. And that definitely played to your hand all the way to the end. Because I'll be honest, if I had DC, I would have gotten confident with 2. And then the moment he said League of Super Pets, I would have thrown my board across the room.
Fair. Jay, I'm checking old schedules right now because you won this match, so you're going to play another. And you're going to be playing someone who I find it difficult to believe you haven't played yet, given how long the two of you have been around. But I can't find it, so it must not have
I
happened.
feel like there's no way I haven't played anybody who is in this league yet.
Jay, you're going to be going up against one ZA Double D Zadius Smith.
Oh, let's fucking go, baby. I have wanted my revenge against Zadius Smith since he beat me in a now weirdly on Twitch only wrestling league. Zadius, I'm coming for that ass, baby. Trust me, you and your Cowboys blanket behind your shoulder ain't gonna be able to help you.
Fair. Can confirm you haven't played here before, but I think we're all looking forward to it. So Jay, congrats on the win, and we'll see you next time.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us today at Fandom Fights. Special thank you over to Mike Shea. It's sad to see that this was his last singles match, but congrats to Jay Burnz on winning the match. Thank you to Ryan Payne for being here. Thank you to Nick for writing the match. I have been Tim. We'll see you guys next time with another great episode of Fandom Fights, but until then, you have a great night. Bye.